Hello, everyone. Welcome to More Than Words, this podcast created by me to you with a lot of fun, with a lot of nice insights and information, and also always remembering that this is a conversation. This is the truth, this is the right method of whatever. No, this is just what I think. So, to start with, hello, my name is Yasmin. I'm an educational, vocational, and counseling psychologist. In the past 5 years, I've been studying, I've been uh, working in education, and I've been learning and reading a lot about psychology, of course, but also loads of other different topics. And I want to start bringing it back. I want to share some of the ideas that I've learned along the way. And I also want to hear from you, your questions, your comments, your challenges, and involve them in our conversation as we go along. So I'm doing this for two main reasons. So first reason is I really want to start speaking more often. I really want to dedicate some time to curate some of the information, the knowledge, the readings, the learnings that I've accumulated and give it back to you or to the ones that are interested in talking about well-being more broadly. I'm also doing this because I'm scared and I'm really afraid of speaking in public, and I'm really afraid of being in the open like that online for everyone to listen to me. But I really want to overcome this fear because I think that there's a lot of power in, first of all, overcoming our challenges and overcoming our internal blockers. But also, there's a lot of power in using the digital medium, the digital technology to learn and to create and to be ourselves, because this is our reality nowadays, right? And we should embrace some of the tools that are going to be important for us to disseminate important messages. So these are the two main reasons why I am doing this. Why am I talking about well-being? Initially, this podcast was about careers and about professions and professional development and all of that. But the more I studied, the more I realized that we cannot talk about careers without talking about ourselves and our well-being. So in order to talk about careers, we need to address questions such as, who am I? What do I like doing? What do I feel fulfilled in creating and participating in being? So these questions make me think that we can and will talk about careers, but we also need to talk about ourselves as individuals and, of course, as society, because these are not dissociated from each other. The main structure behind our conversations are going to be three concentric circles: a small circle in the middle, then a bigger circle around this small circle, and then lastly, a bigger circle around all of these two. And the small circle is going to be the level of individual conversations, individual learnings and sharings. So here I'm going to talk about individual challenges, individual blockers, such as why are we so afraid of speaking in public? Are there any reasons, biological reasons behind that? Or why some people are better with speaking in public than others, and so forth. So these are all internal challenges that we face that are going to influence our well being generally. And understanding the reasons behind why we do what we do allows us to then be aware of these challenges and find better ways to overcome them and face them. Then, point two is the circle around the individual conversation, which is, let's say, the contextual conversation. So, let's say, family challenges or family questions that we might have, or career, right? Or career questions, or let's say your friends group, your local community, your even your city. These are all contextual perspectives, ways that we are going to address our conversation, because our individuals are in constant interaction with our community, with our friends, with our family, with our career, with our workplace, and so forth. So it's very important for us to consider ourselves within this local context that we're talking about. But also, we are individuals within societies, within economics, within politics, and so forth. So understanding the what I call the social level of our conversation here is going to be also extremely important. And for us to talk about well-being, we also need to talk about this bigger circle of our lives and how it develops. So these are the three concentric circles that are going to be embedded in our conversation. So the individual one, the smaller circle in the middle circle or the contextual level, and the social circle or the broader circle of our conversations here. And in my perspective, for us to really talk about well-being, we need to go through all of these levels of understanding and learning and comprehension. Generally, if you're listening until now, thank you very much for being here with me on my first welcoming podcast. This is exciting and frightening at the same time, but along the way we're going to find what resonates with us and what is the best way to move along with this podcast. And I'm really happy to start this format right now, and I really appreciate all the comments and all the questions that you might share with me. And that's it. I hope that was insightful for our presentation or introduction podcast. And I will see you next time in our second episode of More Than Words. That's it. Thank you very much and see you then. Bye.